What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Weapon Collective. My name's Jeff, and you guessed it, back out on the range. It's a beautiful December day as I'm in here in a t-shirt. What is going on? I'll take it though. So we're out here for part 3 of my series, the top 5 2011s of 2025. So last episode, episode 2, we faced off the AAF X Covert against the Cardinal G2P. It went down to the wire, but the Cardinal G2P ended up taking it home on the last drill. It was neck to neck going in, and the G2P took the W. So that's awesome. It's moving on, but I did have to think about this a little bit because like I do, I tend to fly by the seat of my pants and just went running into this. Probably should have done 6 guns, but I didn't. So here we are trying to figure out how this is going to work bracketing wise moving forward. And I figured let's just give one of these guns the #1 seed and it will move on automatically. So what that gun is going to be is the Dark Forge Reaper. And I say that because without a doubt, this is the gun that made the most noise. I received by far, it's not even close, the most questions, comments on Instagram, YouTube. Everybody was wondering about the Dark Forge Reaper from Covert. So this one's moving on. This is the #1 seed gun. And then instead of drawing names out of a hat, which is what we did to get the AAF versus the G2P, we're just gonna face off what's left. So the Haze Cobra is gonna face off against the Covert XRCD Mod 2. These are 2 badass guns. One's 4.6, one's 5-inch. They're gonna face off against each other, and then that will move up a bracket. The winner of today's match will face off against the G2P, and then that winner will face off against the Dark Forge Reaper. That's how I'm doing it. It's just ended up that way, no big deal, and I think it's totally fair. But once again, this is all in good fun. These are all top of the line, amazing firearms. Any one of these 5 guns could easily be the #1 gun. So I figured this the best way to do it, actually try to get some metrics and take as much bias or subjectivity out of it. So that's what we're doing. And without further ado, I'm gonna zip it. Let's get out and put these 2 guns up against each other and see who wins. All right, trying to pick which gun goes first. We got the Haze and the Mod 2, throwing them in here. Just see which one falls out. If they'll fall out. Mod 2. Mod 2's up first, and then we'll alternate every drill, which goes first. So, don't know if you saw volume 2 of this series, which was last video, but I'll still give commentary through every drill and what we're doing. And what I like to start with is just a little warm up. 2 mags on each gun, just so I'm not going into it cold, which gives the very first gun more of a disadvantage. So 2 mags on all the steel we got out here for a warm up. Starting, well, with the Covert X Race City Defense Mod 2. He's out. That had a little spray to it. Ready? That was less impactful. Just gave a little weak somersault off of there. Yellow spray paint. better performer. Okay, starting off with a basic drill, but one that you can make much more difficult by depending on how fast you go. So we're gonna do draw to first shot at 25 yards to a C-zone piece of steel. One mag, one mag, and then we'll transition to transitions. 155, and then it's just lowest, fastest wins. Ooh, 135, miss. 147. 127. 121. Oh, had it and yanked it. 125. Left. 120. 118. 117, so that's the fastest. 126. Nope. So that would have been a 95. But it's just not repeatable, but I didn't hit it anyway. But 117. Fastest with the Haze City Defense. Let's go to the Haze. All right, going to the Haze. High. 128. 118 tied, oh, no. So 117 is currently the fastest. 115. The hard part about this is reps, right? So I've been warming up, but hey, what do you do? We can make it as fair as we can make it. Oh, that was close. That was a 101. That was horrible. Now I'm just trying to go really fast. 119. Oh, just yanked it left. That was a 105. 115 again. Oh, right over his shoulder. That was a 115 again. So now I'm just gonna try to go fast and get under a second. Oh, that was a 88. I mean, it's like barely can register that red dot and I'm pulling the trigger. 97. All right, I'm not gonna get under a second. Not at 25. 119. So after I got the 115, it was just trying to go too fast. But the Haze wins that by 0.02 of a second. Okay, drill number 2. We are doing transition. So 25 yards, we have a little A-zone piece of steel, skinny guy, and then this little 12-inch circle. 2 mags on this one. And starting with the Haze, because the Haze City Defense went first last time. Missed the A. Okay, 231. I was getting under 2 seconds the other day. Yeah, got to warm it up here. 228. 203. It's like right on the bleeding edge of missing. 220. Oh, that was bad. 198 though. Oh, that would have been it. 193. I got to get under 2. I'd be happy with that. 194, if I can just get the hit. 211. shoot. 193, man. I gotta get this under 2. Might not have, this is the last one. Hit the board. So, didn't get it with that, but 203, that's the current leader in the clubhouse. Let's get the Race City. Oh man, 196. Broke that shot too early. Right over it. $221. 184.
Oh, dang.
What did I say the Cardinal was?
183.
Oh, 183. So, this thing's fast, man. It's sweet, I hit that.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah, 189 though. Oh, just barely too early. But 185. Oh, 190 though. Getting that 182 is gonna be tough. Okay, these are probably gonna be a lot of misses just because I've already won this gun. I'm gonna try to get under that 183 that the Cardinal got. Did I miss the A?
Yeah, just barely.
That was a 159. Oh, 158. Oh, 161.
Speedy.
Like, I don't know what somebody that's really good would get, but I'll take that. Okay, that's it. So, this thing's badass, dude. Which is funny because the comments that I got when I did the video, because this one is by far the best bang for your buck. This is the cheapest gun of all 5, price-wise. But if you haven't shot it, there's a reason this gun's in the top 5. And it got the Haze, I got a 203. Yesterday with the Cardinal, I got a 183, right?
182, 183, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 183 because I got a 184. It was just 100th off. But then when I tried, like after I got the wind, it could just throw caution to the wind and go fast. 161. Not super repeatable, but it's 161 nonetheless. So it's all tied up. Transitions goes to the Race City. Now we move on to doubles. Let's do it. Okay, next drill is doubles. And some of this we're kind of just trying to figure out the best way to do it. So we're at 12 yards, trying to hit this A zone, timing it. So from the draw, hit doubles, and really see what the time is and how many are in the A zone. By comparison, see who the winner is. Here we go. Okay, looks like mostly in there. I had one little trigger hiccup, but I got 3 out, 3 high. That's what I typically do on doubles too, is I have some that are high. So 17 in a 5.76. So 17 rounds in 5.76. Okay, Haze's turn. Couple high, it looks like, again. Whoa, way more. 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was 5.56, so a little faster, but man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little, like 2 seconds, or 5.56, yeah, 0.2 of a second faster. But I was holding that right here, it felt like. I don't know if where I'm breaking them, but. So that's 7, so 13 in here. It's not good. I don't know which ones, but I think that's Mod 2. That's crazy. Once again, it's me. It's not the gun, but it's which gun works best for me. I don't know, that's nuts. This, honestly, I felt like this got him from when I was shooting. I was like, oh, these are all in. That's crazy, dude. That's not what I expected at all. But the first round didn't go how I expected either. Okay, so now we move to 100 yards. And this one, I'm predicting the Haze wins this. We'll see. Okay, out at the Mazda, which means 100 yards. And you've seen it before, but this time we get 2 mags. First one is a warm up, second one counts. So we're going Haze first here. $17. $13. Okay, well, either way. 14, 17. That didn't surprise me.
It was previously an accurate gun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't recall exactly what it was, but I think we do this in a lot of videos, and Haze has been one of the best performers, so. That doesn't shock me, but it ties it up. Going into bill drills dead even, which is what I like. I like it to be down to the wire. Because, I mean, I'll say this many times through this video series, all of these guns are so freaking good that picking one of them, I mean, we had to do it, try to get down to one gun, but really all of these are so phenomenal that on any given day, my shooting could be one or the other. You know, I do something with this gun or something with that gun. Any given day, any of these could win. It just, you have to have a competition, and whatever happens that day happens. So we're going into bill drills all square. Okay, at the 7, know what that means, bill drill. So we're going Mod 2 is running it first. Trying to get under 2 seconds, but more importantly, all A's. So we have full mag, so we'll get 3 full bill drills with each gun. One right, 228. Oh, I had a trigger freeze there. 230, but clean. All comes down to this one. There's one high right. Clean at a 209. So not as fast as I'd like to be. But 209 going to the Haze. Clean 206.
Yeah.
First one got it. So now we can just speed it up. 206 for the win. One left. That was my first shot too. That was a 185. Oh! That was a 178. So 206 is the winner.
Bill
It's like I come out, my natural point of aim I think is over here. I'm always pushing them left. But this last one was not the first shot. But hey, Hayes took the bill drill. Quick, easy, over, in the lead. Go. Initially, when I first did the video on the Haze, it was really a good 1R1 gun. But I ended up subsequently taking their extended mag release off because it interfered with my really high grip. So we'll see, because that extended mag release from Haze is one of the best. It just is in the way of my grip. So I had to take it off, and we'll see what happens now. I don't remember doing 1R1s with the Mod 2. Okay, over at the reload station for 1R1s, starting with the Haze. And like I mentioned, it no longer has the extended mag release, which is one of the best ones in the industry. I just can't run it with my grip. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, now it's just like every other gun, but gonna do one mag of 1R1s and just see what the best time is. 175, 180. That mag, I canted the gun a little much before I dropped the mag and didn't want to come out, but it worked. 180. So 175 is in the lead. 149, but missed. 185. 160. So this is the last one, and 160 is the time to beat. And was 175 the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. 157.
Nice.
So that's it for that. Let's go to the Mod 2. Okay, Mod 2, gotta beat 157. Ooh. That was just off the right, dudes. That was a 149. Holy crap. That was a 157. So if I could just get the second hit, we're in business. 151. That'll do it. Okay, let's try to burn it down. 141. Last one. Can we beat a 141? It happened before. Oh, that was a 132 if I would have hit it. Yeah. Maybe, so this won. But we're at that place where 132 is the fastest time ever. Let's do a couple reps. 132 again. I mean, if I can get a hit, but gotta get 1/100th of a second faster. Shit, 129.
Jeez.
Just get the freaking hit. Nope. Everything's gotta go perfect. Not like that. But that's about the speed you have to go. You just have to insert it correctly. Oh, 132. That's like the threshold, man. 148. 126.
What?
Yes. Oh, new record. That's awesome. You know what I did? I didn't start out here, I started here. Like, tucked it in a little. That was probably exaggerated, but. Oh, 127, but a miss. So 126, that's the new record, right?
Yep.
Okay, well that's the last round right here, so we'll just call it good there. I'm gonna shoot this, see if I can hit that stick. Yep. Okay, so So that didn't count as far as the competition, but the Mod 2 beat the Haze in the reloads. And I need to emphasize, this is why I'm alternating which guns go first, just every other drill, because coming in cold to this drill, starting with the Haze, it puts it at a disadvantage. The more reps I do, obviously, the more I get used to it, to a point. And then, I mean, that's just the way it goes though. I mean, I can only do so much to try to even it out. But Mod 2 won, the Haze won the 100, so we're all tied up again, going into the final drill, which is what happened with the AAF and the G2P. So I just re-emphasizes my point of how great all these guns are. There are no losers. There's just what happened to win on any given day. So let's go do the black belt patch standards and see who takes it. Okay, about to go into the finals. The black belt standard with the Race City Mod 2 against the Haze Cobra. So I gotta have my Rain 300 milligrams of caffeine. Get me nice and calm. Let's do it. All right, boys, it all comes down to the Modern Samurai Project black belt standards, which is, this is what happened with the Cardinal and the AAF. Came down to this final drill. It's a really good drill because it incorporates most of the stuff we did today into one drill, but doesn't include reloads. And there's 4 separate locations that we shoot from, different courses of fire at each. So you have 3 yards, 7 yards, 25 yards. At the 3, you start with the 3 and 2 drill, which is 3 to the A zone, 2 to the head in 2.5 seconds. You move back to the 7-yard line, 1 shot to the A zone with 1 second. And then you do a bill drill. Then you move back to 25, you have 1.5 seconds to get 1 shot to the A zone. All of these include 2 chances to do it. So let's see what the Mod 2 does, starting with the 3 and 2. One, count it. .189, clean. Let's go to the 7. That was a bad grip. I'm lucky I got those. Okay, so this is one of the ones that gives me trouble, is the 1 second. Because this is kind of just point shooting with my dross being pretty slow. Oh, just left, 9.6. So don't have a lot of time. Got it in 9.7. So first one tried to, oh, bill drill. Let's walk away. I never want to do the bill drill. So let me mark this. So should I write down the times just in case I pass them with that and it comes down to time? One thing about the SRO on the RCD, it gets dirty very fast. Clean and a 197.
Hey, all right.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, 25.
Got a pass here, Jeff.
Don't jinx it. 1.5 seconds to get 1 shot to the A zone. 130. Let's see if we hit the A zone. Looks like it did, high, but it's in. That's a black belt pass. It's only the 2nd time I passed it. So now the Haze has some work to do. So 130. I think it was this guy, right? Okay, so I passed it with the Race City Defense, which I've only passed this drill legit 1 other time with the Honcho. And now it's putting pressure on the Haze. So it's coming down to the wire, and I do have my times recorded in case I pass with this, then it's gonna go to times. And we'll see which one did it faster. So, come on, Haze. Oh, hi, man. 209. So it's a 2.5? Yeah, okay. All right. Tried to go a little fast on the first one, but that's the easiest one of the whole drills. 1 second. Same thing as I did last time. 8.8, I got time. Okay, 9.9, that was close. That's almost the exact placement I did the RCD, dude.
Biomechanics at play there.
Yes. I'm telling you, I point left, I don't know what it is. 9.9, now the bill. 2 out, 184. So that was not good. I had it, I'll blame that on the grip coming out of the holster. Just don't have time to fix it. Clean at a 192. So that was faster. Okay. It did take more second attempts this time, but really come down to the wire, man. I like it. This is how it should be. Maybe high right. No, we'll see. That's a 133. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. I thought that marked one was it, but I think it's this one. It felt like it was right up here. That's why I thought that was it. But that's it, dude. 133. So that's a pass too.
Yep.
Shit, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, these are really good guns. Okay, so now it comes down to comparing the times. It's the only way to do it. So let me take a picture of this. Yep. I don't remember, but I have a feeling, but let's talk about it. Whoa, something crazy happened. I did not expect it. So here we are, and we just finished the third installment of the top 5 2011s of 2025. So we started out with the Haze Cobra against the Covert XRCD Mod 2, and going into it, I thought the Haze was gonna pull it out. But it did come down to the wire. I mean, like, the very closest you can get, which is what I want. But it ended up, looking at the times, looking at the metrics, the Race City Defense pulled out the W. And how did it do that? Well, they tied up, they went back and forth all day. Some had some strong suits and others in other areas. And then it came down all tied up into the final showdown, just like the G2P and the AAF. Went into the Modern Samurai Project, black belt standards, and these are not easy standards. I've passed it once in my entire life. And then today, back-to-back passes with both guns. Crazy. So it ended up that the Race City Defense, it won 3 of the 4 positions based on time. The 3 and 2 drill, the draw to first shot, or the first one shot under 1 second, and then the 25-yard one shot to the A zone. It eked it out a little bit better than the Haze. The Haze did one of my better bill drill times at 192. I think my best time ever is a 185. So that snuck it out, but gotta go with the numbers. They speak for themselves, and the Race City Defense won 3 of the 4. So it's getting the win, and like I said, I didn't expect it, but it blew me away in California, and I said it then, this gun, don't sleep on the Mod 2. But it continued to surprise me. I underestimated it, admittedly, but it did some pretty spectacular things today. So not only passing the black belt standard in probably the best times, I don't remember the previous time that I passed it, but I'm sure this blew it out of the water. I think I just barely eked it out. And it's important to note that it only took 1 mulligan, and the Haze took 2. So I don't remember, but the previous time of passing it, I did it with the Honcho. I probably used all 4 mulligans. And today, I think reloads, this thing was smoking. I actually beat my previous current time, which was 1.32, and that was tied. The G2P and the Limcat were tied at 132. And what was it? 1.26 today. So that's pretty significant for me. Reloads, I love doing those. That's my metric that I really seem to be chasing all the time. And it got down to 126, and it didn't count towards the win today. I just was on a roll with that gun and kept going, but it did get the reload time with a time of 141. And I don't remember what the Haze was, 1.5 something. And so it really is a fantastic shooting gun. And of course, you're gonna get tired of hearing me say this, but these are all fantastic guns. There are no losers. It's how I shot any given gun on any given day, but I got to figure out a way to whittle it down somehow. So these are the results. This is what happened. The Covert XRCD is moving on to face the G2P in the next installment. And then that winner is going to face the Dark Forge Reaper, the gun that had the most heat of all year, undoubtedly. So that has the #1 seed. It's going to be in that #1 position that the winner of the G2P and the Covert XRCD faces off against, and we'll see what happens there. So please stay tuned, comment, let me know what you thought about all this. Please comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm Jeff for the Weapon Collective, and I'll catch you next time.